pick.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Negotiate.
800 bucks.
900.
850.
Close.
Are we doing it? It's a deal.
All right.
Score. Flying across the field feeling like that guy did in 1937.
They're the masters of the art of picking.
That's the kind of stuff you dream about.
Most of the time.
I'm going to give you $600. Nope.
Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel that I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It's time to stand up in today's American Pickers. American Pickers fans have called out the show for snubbing Frank Fritz's death. The 60-year-old TV star died on September 30th, following medical complications 2 years after suffering a debilitating stroke. Ahead of the show's return on Wednesday night, the History Channel dedicated a night of coverage to highlights of Frank's time on the show. But when season 26 actually launched, fans were saddened to see there was no mention of him on the episode itself. Taking to Reddit, one fan wrote, "There was no dedication to Frank on the season premiere last night. I feel like they should have at least made a title card at the end or something to honor him. Total disrespect. This show was and is still dead to me," commented another. "I saw the title card on one of the Frank-centric reruns last night, but not on the new episode premiere," wrote a third. Frankie's health was initially hidden from fans, and he appeared on the first 7 episodes of season 21 before he disappeared from screens. Unbeknownst to fans, Frank was recovering from back surgery, which saw him have 185 stitches and 2 rods in his spine. Despite this, he had shared hopes of returning to the series in the future. In July 2022, he had a stroke that paralyzed the right side of his body, with a string of other health issues, including a bout of pneumonia following shortly after. This ultimately ruled out the possibility of him ever returning to the show. His death was announced on October 1st by co-star Mike Wolfe, revealing he was by Frank's side when he died. "We've been on countless trips and shared so many miles, and I feel blessed that I was there by his side when he took one last journey home," he wrote. "I love you, buddy, and will miss you so much. I know you're in a better place." Ahead of the season 26 premiere, Wolfe took to Instagram to share his own tribute to his friend. "It has taken me a long time to figure out what I was going to say, or if I even wanted to post that we have new episodes starting tomorrow night," he wrote. "The timing of this and Frank's passing is not great. However, we have been making shows without Frank for 4 years now, and we have always wanted him to be back with this crew, but he couldn't due to health issues. Every time the crew and I were in Iowa, we would go and sit by Frank's side and let him know how much he was missed, how he could never be replaced, and we will work incredibly hard on every episode to make him proud," he added. "As always, since Frank has left, I dedicate this show and all the others this season in his honor." American Pickers star Frank Fritz's final wish before his death has been revealed, as the beloved Pickers' loved ones remember him on his 61st birthday. Frank passed away on Monday, September 30th at 60 years old, 2 years after suffering a debilitating stroke. The American Pickers star died just 2 weeks before his 61st birthday. In an exclusive interview with the U.S. Sun, Frank's close friend Jerry Gendreau revealed how he is honoring the star's final wish to keep his memory alive. "My understanding at this point, and this was his will, he wanted to come on the back of a motorcycle or a sidecar with his ashes in an urn with a big ride and go back to the Quad Cities." Frank's final ride through the Quad Cities, which is a region of 4 cities in Iowa and Illinois, would take place in the spring. "We'll do anything we can for him," Jerry vowed. That's what he really wanted to do. Frank's conservator, Chris Davis, also revealed memorial plans for his beloved friend. He previously told the U.S. Sun, "There will be a celebration of life in the future. It will be big. Fans can attend. We already have several bands who want to play in it, including my band. In addition to honoring Frank's final wish, loved ones are also honoring the star on what would have been his 61st birthday. Today would have been Frank's 61st birthday. For the last 2 years, I made him a chocolate cake with chocolate frosting," Frank's good friend Annette Oberlander Willows posted on Facebook. "One for his birthday, and one for mine, and we would celebrate. Small little story, he would rarely share even a piece other than with me. It gives me a chuckle the way he guarded it." Fans have also flooded social media with birthday wishes for him, as one wrote, "Happy birthday in heaven, Frank. Happy memories, keep them close to us. "Happy birthday, Frank," a second wrote. A third said, "Happy birthday to the bearded charmer Frank, RIP. Can't get it off my mind. Been thinking about it being his birthday last few days. He will be forever in my heart," a fourth commented. Jerry previously revealed what he would like fans to remember of his beloved friend. He was truly the comedian who popped out with some of the weirdest and dumbest things that you just go, "Wow," Jerry said. Frank was pretty much a what you see is what you get guy. His faults were his faults. You can't fault anybody for. The passing comes 2 years after Frank suffered a stroke in his Iowa home in July 2022. He was left wheelchair-bound and returned to a rehabilitation center after the hospital stints. He can walk, but he's always going to need the wheelchair because he can't walk long distances, a source previously told the US Sun in August 2023. Basically, you lose motion. He lost motion. A stroke can affect your left or your right side. It affected his right side. Jerry also gave insight into Frank's health struggles in recent months. He felt really bad, he told previously the US Sun. You would go to see him in the nursing home, and one half of his body was completely done. He would lift his arm up, and it would just drop. That's got to be tough to be totally bedridden. Jerry explained how Frank grew frustrated because he couldn't come out and say what he wanted to say, though some days were much better than others. "I've seen this when people get tired, they get tired. I think if you don't have the will to live, you won't," Jerry said. "I think Frank could have lived a lot longer if the will to live would have been there." Conservatorship. Frank's close friends filed for a conservatorship and guardianship for him in August 2022. Because of his stroke, Mr. Fritz's decision-making capacity is so impaired that he is unable to care for his own safety or to provide for necessities such as food, shelter, clothing, or medical care without which physical injury or illness may occur, documents obtained by the US Sun read. Mr. Fritz's decision-making capacity is so impaired that he is unable to make, communicate, or carry out important decisions concerning his own financial affairs. Decisions must be made for Mr. Fritz's care and placement while he continues to recover and receive treatment for his injuries. The appointment of a guardian and conservator was deemed necessary to avoid immediate harm to him. In July 2024, conservator Midwest One demanded Frank's finances be transferred to them because he needed skilled and long-term nursing care at the time. Frank left American Pickers in 2020 to undergo back surgery. He was officially let go in 2021, as Frank revealed his feud with co-star Mike during an interview with the US Sun in 2021. Mike and Frank ended their feud during his health issues and reunited over Memorial Day weekend of 2023. Mike was by his side in hospice when he passed, along with other loved ones. Mike honoring Frank. Ahead of the American Pickers premiere this week, Mike dedicated the season to his longtime friend. He wrote, "It's just taken me a long time to figure out what I was going to say, or if I even wanted to post that we have new episodes starting tomorrow night. The timing of this and Frank's passing is not great. However, we have been making shows without Frank for 4 years now, and we have always wanted him to be back with this crew, but he couldn't due to health issues. Every time the crew and I were in Iowa, we would go and sit by Frank's side and let him know how much he was missed, how he could never be replaced, and we will work incredibly hard on every episode to make him proud. As always, since Frank has left, I dedicate this show and all the others this season in his honor." Season 26 of American Pickers kicked off on Monday, October 9th with Mike, Robbie Wolfe, Danielle, Colby on John, Jersey John, Saleh,